What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Kai Gibson, aka Rich Secrets. And today we got another fire topic to be able to drop on y'all today. So we got some credit card hacks that we have not yet gave out inside of this YouTube channel, and newly and updated ones. Like if you're using traditional ways that were done 5 years, 6 years ago, you're not advancing like the people that are informed. They have access to information that not the average person has access to, right? So before you leave the YouTube video at all today, right? Ask yourself, hey, listen, what information do I got access to that not the average person has access to? You ask yourself that question every day, you're gonna be a problem, I guarantee you. A credit card hack that normally people go over in order to be able to boost your credit score up twice in 1 month is the 15 and 3 rule. And this basically states that, hey, listen, if I have a credit card and I go on my credit card statement, I go and I view that credit card statement, they'll have two type of payment dates on there, right? One of them will be the due date, all right, on which the payment is due. And the other will be the closing date, right? The due date is when the payment is supposed to be actually due, and the closing date is when they actually take a screenshot of what your balance is, right? So I might not have a payment. My payment is probably due on the 26th, and I probably have to pay $100, right? If I do not pay that $100 by the 26th, I am not yet damaged into the closing date, because the closing date is when they actually take a screenshot of your credit report and send it to the bureaus, right? This is when I pay actually 15 days before my payment is actually due. So before the due date, I pay half of that due date. If it was $100, I pay $50 15 days before the due date. And then on the due date, I pay the other half, which is another 50. That brings the 100 in total, right? This is supposed to be able to report 2 payments to your credit bureaus every single month instead of 1. But unfortunately, that way has gone down the drain, chat. It has been used out, drained out, no longer valid anymore, right? So a lot of people inside of the YouTube channel are probably asking, like, what is the most newest, efficient way to be able to actually have the bureaus report multiple times instead of once a month? The average person pays their credit card off on the due date and pays it once a month, and it reports to the bureaus once. How do I actually show the bureaus that I'm responsible within a 1 month period, right? Better than the average person, all right? And how we actually do that in 2024 is not by paying one date, 15 days before, and then paying another on the due date, all right? So this is no longer gonna be able to report twice on your credit bureaus. What is though, is if I actually take a credit card and every time that I make a purchase, I pay it off. Every time I make a purchase, I go to the gas station, I pay that off. I maybe spend $30 on gas, but I pay that directly off. I go and spend something else on the credit card and I automatically pay it off. This is going to be able to now show the bureaus that you're constantly making an effort and payment to the relationship of the bank. And what this does is this allows them to be able to give you more credit limits on down the line. I tell all my people that if you got a credit card and you keeping it in positive standing, every single 91 days, you want to call that credit card and ask for a credit increase. Because every 91 days, this is when the credit bureaus cycle. All right, this is when that cycle period where they're pretty much getting away things and getting inside the new. So when I come and I have a positive payment history with one of my credit cards and I call them within a 91-day period, I say, hey, listen, now can I ask for an increase? They will happily give you that increase. My limit might go from $5,000 to $10,000. But the whole point is progress. Making sure that I continuously have that credit balance going from 500 to 1,000 to 1,500 every 91 days as I keep this account in positive standing. And I can do that with personal credit cards or business. As long as we are building a relationship with these banks, there's no limit to what you can actually be able to get. I saw a line the other day, right? And it was like that if you borrow $100 from the bank and you owe the bank $100, that's your problem. But the man that owes the bank $100 million, that is now the bank's problem. 9 times out of 10, the man that owes the bank over $100 million, they know that they are worthy of paying it back. So it ain't just no, or we better get ready to put this on your collections like everybody else does, right? I owe a $20,000 balance. Oh, we better get ready to put this on your collection now that you don't pay it. No, the person that owes $100 million, they trying to be able to get you to conference. They trying to be able to get you to a sit down at Starbucks to be able to talk to you and find out how you're going to be able to pay the money off. Because 9 times out of 10, they know that you're good for it. I'm just saying, right? So the best way to be able to move when it comes to credit cards inside of 2024 is actually not only making sure when I get it, every 91 days that I apply for a credit increase, that way I'm constantly improving with my credit limits and how I actually get myself funded, whether that's on the business side or the personal. And the second thing is while I'm spending with this personal credit card, every time I spend, I pay back. Every time I spend, pay back. I go pay for some gas, I pay it back off that day. I go pay for some groceries, I pay it back off that day, right? This is what's going to actually be able to report multiple payments to the bureaus every month and shoot your personal credit score up more than the person that's actually paying once a month on their due date. All right. So I hope this was able to help y'all out inside of the channel. If you are somebody that's saying, hey, listen, I want to be able to take my business to the next level, I'm going to need mentorship. Somebody next to me within the next 90 days that will show me exactly how to be able to pull out 50 to 100K with a newly open business. Risk Secrets University will be inside of the description section and also inside of the comment section for y'all, for the people that are action takers and want to be able to take themselves to the next level. All right. Until next time, y'all already know it's your boy Risk Secrets, and we out.